Hi, this is David Bowie, and you're watching X Large.
X Large.
Watch this.
X Large.
Keep it up, guys. This and other Link Ray favourites will be on X Large tonight with us Tin Machine.
X Large.
It's exciting, it's wonderful. Try it.
We come out, ladies and gentlemen, David Bowie.
Good evening.
Do you have any questions?
Are we starting?
Oh, come on.
Roll the film.
Impress me.
Ring a ring a roses.
Meh, rock, 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 meh.
I'm speechless.
Oh, Rudi.
Camera's sort of farting away. Is it?
Safe sucks. Yeah, you want me to stop, huh?
Everybody will have had a very interesting time, but it's still the same as it ever was, at the least. And I think some might quite like it.
I'll tell you, Rudi.
David Bowie is not David Bowie.
I don't know what image I personally have. David Bowie himself, rather David Jones, Jonesy.
A conviction that comes from an honesty with myself,
Not that I'm a socialist.
which is always a problem when one is not quite sure what oneself is.
It's not that I'm anything.
Coming back to the main theme, sex.
Sexist rock and roll.
I only have responsibility to myself.
This is myself too.
Do you like that man? I know that man.
What would you like me to tell you about?
When I first started in rock and roll, I actually wanted to be a theatre actor.
It's easy to work with people who know exactly what they want to do.
He has a lot of strange ideas.
Old chap.
Alarming lapses of taste. There seems to be a nostalgic kind of thing going on for the 70s at the moment, especially in England. I'm not sure where that comes from. I mean, I hope it's not just because of our silly clothes that we used to wear. And if I have to join it, I refuse to wear the staccato boots. Or shave me eyebrows. Or dye me hair red.
Time takes a cigarette, puts it in your mouth. You pull on your finger, then another finger, then cigarette. The water wall is calling, it lingers, then you forget. Oh, ho, 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 you're a rock and roll suicide. You're too old to lose it, too young to choose it. And the clock waits so patiently on your song. You walk past the cafe, but you don't eat when you've lived too long. Oh no, 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 you're a rock and roll suicide.
More and more, the older that I get, I think I find I'm drawn more to the idea of the quality of my life and the process the way that I live, rather than the end result, which I must admit was sort of foremost in my mind when I was in my 20s and wanting to be a paragon of rock and roll intensity or something.
Ship breaks are snarling as you stumble across the road, but the day breaks instead, so you hurry home. Don't let the sun blast your shadow, don't let the milk float rob your mind. They're so natural, religiously unkind. Oh no, love, you're not alone. You're watching yourself, but you're too unfair. You've got your head all tangled up, but a fuck can only make you care. Oh no, love, you're not alone. No matter what or who you've been, no matter when or where you've seen, all the knives seem to lacerate your brain. I've had my share, I'll help you with the pain. You're not alone. He was in a band at the time called the Conrads, and they would play, this goes back, babe. And they were sort of one of the top groups at the time. We both went to the same school, and he was already in the art form, being taught by my father, who was the head of the art department. David and I and other people would hang out in the art block stairwell, actually, because it was a terrific echo chamber. And my father used to leave it unlocked at lunchtime so we could sneak in there. And, you know, bring our guitars and play Buddy Holly and Eddie Cochran and whatever in fact, I learned about Buddy Holly from David. Ziggy play guitar, jamming good with Weird and Gilly. Spiders from Mars. He played it left hand, but made it too far. Became the special man, then we were Ziggy's band.
Those were really extraordinarily experimental times. I think everybody had a real sense of adventure and were grabbing onto every kind of freedom that they could. I mean, it was the tail end of the 60s. There was still that spirit of you can try anything, and that will be, you know, a real way of making life exciting.
Small Jean genius snuck off to the city, strung out on lasers and slashback blazers, and ate all your razors while pulling the waiters, talking about Monroe and walking on Snow White. New York's a go-go and everything tastes nice. Poor little greenie.
The fashion at that time was, you know, everybody wore things so tight, you know, it was murder getting these things on. And I always thought, well, these people are ice-capades. You see them doing all this and flying around, and they wear skin-tight stuff. So I got into the ice-capade stuff. So Mott was basically wearing the stuff that ice skaters used to wear.
The Jean Genie lives on his back. The Jean Genie loves in his stacks. His old Jesus screams when he falls. The Jean Genie.
David's he's a very clever guy, you know. And he thinks a lot, and he kind of does what he thinks, you know. He's kind of he gets an idea maybe, and he zooms right in there, and he wants that, and he goes for that, you know. And that I really admire about him, you know. He's very straightforward, really.
London by Tata, strange young town. London by Tata, brought me down. Don't like your new face, that's not nice. Got to go far, far. London by Tata. G, 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 take me away. G, 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 take me today.